Welcome to an ordinary day in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy lifestyle, I'm not gonna convince you, but inspire you to live your best life. Good morning from my mat. Welcome to another vlog, another ordinary day in my life. Ordinary but healthy. I'm here on my mat because I just recorded my yoga flow for today. If you are new here, I post yoga flows every day here on the channel. At least I try. So if you would like to do yoga with me in the morning, don't forget to subscribe. Actually, don't forget to subscribe for more vlogs and more content. But anyways, today is Thursday here and I have a normal day ahead so far, but for that I need coffee. After brewing my morning coffee, I settle into editing my yoga flow videos. This is a meditative process for me, aligning my passion for yoga with my commitment to providing valuable content to my audience. As the morning progressed, I shifted my focus to crafting content for my newsletter. Have you signed up yet? I highly recommend it for some weekly inspiration. Next, I engaged in some light-hearted tidying around the house, with my dog playfully attempting to quote-unquote help out. This moment of joy in my routine always brings a smile to my face, even if not all the work is fun. This part of my day, though seemingly small, is a vital component of my wellness routine. A clean and organized space not only brings visual and mental clarity, but also sets the tone for a productive and peaceful day ahead. It's a physical manifestation of the inner balance I strive for in my daily life. The afternoon was dedicated to one-on-one client meetings. As a health coach, these sessions are incredibly fulfilling, allowing me to guide others on their journey to a healthier, balanced lifestyle. Finally, as the evening approached, I took a moment to relax with a cup of tea. A small but significant practice in mindfulness and slowing down. So I actually forgot to tell you, but Today will not be a regular day, I would say, quote unquote. Yeah, the day is gonna be a regular one, but tonight we are going to go out. We usually don't go out on weekdays. I love my routine. I like to stick to my routine because it works that way. But anyways, today we are going to this restaurant. Actually, I was invited by this restaurant to go there in exchange to post a few stories and a reel on my Instagram, on my personal account on Instagram. Actually, I think it's the third or the fourth time this restaurant invites me to do this. When they change their menu, they invite me so I can go there and I can have an experience and post on my social media. So it's a fun experience. I love this restaurant, and yeah, so that's what we are going to do tonight. But I was thinking that this time of the year, it's kind of atypical, I would say. First, we have the holidays. So it's the same for everybody. By the end of December, we all are out of our routines. But most people, they come back right after New Year's Eve. And for us, it's still like, how can I say, it's still an atypical time of the year for us, because as you saw a couple of vlogs ago, I had my birthday last week, and then in a few days we have our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, and then comes Valentine's Day. So until February 14th, it's like the season of celebrations here, I would say. And I was thinking about that I started the vlog in a period that it's not, how can I say, ordinary, and the whole idea is to show my ordinary life. My goal with the vlogs is to show how simple it can be to have a healthy lifestyle. I feel like this time of the year it's kind of not exactly how the rest of the year is, and because of that we eat a lot of different things. We go out a lot to restaurants, and of course when we go to restaurants, it's not always the healthiest food we can get. Well, even during the whole year we go to restaurants. We like to go out on weekends, but yeah, it's not a common thing for us to go out on a weekday. And I thought that would be a good example to talk to you about how can we be prepared for situations like that, because I have a lot of clients who come to me and say, oh, yeah, I was doing everything fine, but then the holidays came, or this and that. And I have to say, the holidays or any other festive times, they don't ruin your health. Actually, they do the opposite, because celebrating is a good thing. It's a good thing to, from time to time, to indulge ourselves, to be with our beloved ones. The problem is what we do with the rest of the year. And if I want you to finish this vlog with only one thing in mind, if I want to share with you one piece of advice that you will remember from this vlog, it will be this: consistency trumps everything. So it doesn't matter if you get out of track a day or two during holidays, on your birthday, on your anniversary, on special occasions. If you are consistent with your routine, it doesn't matter. It will do no harm to you. And that's an example I want to set to you. We are going out tonight. We are going to have food that maybe it's not the healthiest in the world, but because in normal days we try to stick to the plan, it doesn't matter to us. It doesn't cause so much impact. So that's what I want you to understand. The best way for not only being prepared for this type of situation, but also to enjoy it more, to not feel guilty about it, is to have a good routine. Consistency is key. I always said that we try to eat as healthiest as possible at home, so I don't have to worry when I go to restaurants. Because the problem is not when you go to restaurants on a Saturday night. The problem is on Monday night, when you have everything in place, when you have no excuse, and you still order pizza instead of cooking home. That's the thing. And that's what I want you to understand. Everything is about balance, Everything's about commitment, is about discipline. And discipline doesn't mean give up on the things we love. It only means that we are going to be mindful about it. So on Mondays, cook at home. On Tuesday, cook at home. Wednesday, cook at home. Unless you have a special occasion, then so be it. Enjoy it, eat whatever you want, indulge yourself. Because you know the next day you are going to be home and you are going to be on the right path. So yeah, on normal days, with normal circumstances, stick to the plan. Set rules for yourself, like I'm not gonna deep fry at home, for example. I am not gonna have processed sugars at home. And then when you go out, you can have a donut, you can have French fries, you can have whatever you want, because you don't eat that a lot. And when we have these rules set in our minds, it's so much easier. So the next time you are at home and you are thinking about ordering pizza, think if it's really necessary. You can cook something, or you can even make your own pizza. I already showed here in the vlogs, I bake my own pizza. Every Sunday we eat pizza, actually. Every Sunday and every Monday during lunch we eat pizza, because I make the pizza by myself from scratch. So think about ways to eat the healthiest way possible, so you can enjoy when you go out without guilty, without compromising, without losing any game. After retouching my makeup, I was ready to head to the restaurant. We started with a refreshing sea breeze cocktail and a creatively named The Great Gatsby drink. The culinary journey continued with our starters. I chose a calamari taco, featuring of course a fried calamari and a honey pico de gallo. Meanwhile, my husband enjoyed a smoked salmon salad, packed with healthy ingredients. For the main course, I savored a lobster pasta, a luxurious mix of lobster, cherry tomatoes, and spinach in a creamy sauce served with parpadelli. My husband's choice was the pat fried, a hearty and flavorful dish combining kimchi rice with a variety of veggies and fried egg. Our desserts were two classics: cheesecake for me and tiramisu for my husband. This day, like many others, was a blend of work, wellness, and indulgence, embodying the balance that I always strive for. Remember, it's all about making choices that nurture both the body and soul, and enjoying life pleasures along the way. Stay healthy, stay joyful, and namaste.